What is up, everybody? It's your boy Junior, and we are back again. Today we're going to be setting up a Tenkara rod. Tenkara is a Japanese style of fly fishing. It originated like over 400 years ago in the mountains of Japan. They started using bamboo sticks. Basically, it was a two-piece stick that they would put together, and they were making rods to catch trout and char and whatnot, fish out of their streams and creeks up there. So today we're gonna do a budget Tenkara build. So you guys stick around and see what we got. All right, let me show you guys what we got here. This is one of the rods that we got from Amazon. It's a two-piece traveling 9-section telescopic pull, 2.7 meters. Okay, and this is a 2-pack, so it comes with 2 rods in here for $18, a little over $18 with tax. Now this is one of them that I already set up. Now this is a smaller version of one of the same thing. It's just a smaller version that I really love. I also set this up. So as you see, I already got multiple of these rods set up. So this is a 2-pack for $18. And you can get a single one for about $13. This one extends to about 6 3/4 feet long, like almost 7 feet, but not quite there. And this one extends to a little over 8 feet, like 8.5 feet long. Super great. Full disclosure, I have fished with them a little bit. I did hook a fish with this tiny one right here, but I couldn't get it to the net. I didn't even have a net. That's probably why I didn't catch them. But check it out. So we're gonna set up one of these guys right here. All right, and I'm gonna have the Amazon links in the bottom. Okay, all this stuff will be linked in the bottom. Full disclosure, if you purchase one, it will just kick me back a little bit, but it doesn't do nothing to you, charge you extra or anything like that. It just helps the channel. That's it. So get that out of the package. All right. And you could use level lines. There's like furled leaders. There's like multiple leaders. There's a whole rabbit hole once you start going down Tenkara. And I'm just gonna use what I got. And I casted with this leader right here, and it's nice and light. It works great. So I'm gonna basically set up the same thing. I also set up like a traditional fly line on this one. There's a 3-weight fly line. An old fly line that I had that I put on here also works great, but we're gonna do it like this. So let's set this up. Got this Event Tech. It's a line keeper. These things are awesome. Holds the line on there. As you see, it got the line wrapped around the spool right there. So the thing's super awesome. Plus, you know me, I add a little grip to it. Gotta customize it. This one actually ain't even mine. This one is one of my son's. This one's mine. And this is the wife's. And this is also mine. And then I got another one I'm gonna set up for one of my other sons. Another mini like this. So, take this line keeper. You find a good spot where you want to put it. I've been liking to put it behind the letters. So you just snap that on there. Goes on there nice and snug. Perfect. Then, get this extra one out of the way. We're going to attach some leader material to this Lillian. This is a Lillian, but before we could even attach leader material to it, what we got to do is put a little knot in this thing. Gotta put a little knot in this Lillian up here. Little knot. You'll see why. So let's do that. All right, guys, check it out. This is what it should look like. You should have just a little knot in the end of your Lillian. Right there, just a little knot. Full disclosure, this Lillian should be a little bit longer off the tip, so you usually have more room to work with. But for whatever reason, this one came a little messed up, so I had to do some little patchwork. So that's that. It's all right, still work. So when you're handling these, you always want to keep them tucked under your armpit and try to keep this tip inside, because this is such a delicate tip. It could break very easy. Very easy. Oh, you see that? Woo! Or are you trying to break it? Are you trying to break it? All right. We got our string right here. It's going to be the first part of our leader. This is Chameleon Maximum 15 pound. All right, guys, check it out. So when I was getting my 6 feet of this, I didn't have enough. I only had like 3 feet. So I cut that off of the end of my Lillian, and we're gonna do it with this right here. This will work just as good. This is some Amnesia, Sunset Amnesia, 20 pound. And I got plenty here, see, plenty here. Mono-free, memory fill, monofilament, ideal for leaders and trace shooting. So this is gonna work good. So I'm gonna tie this onto my Lillian and do my 6 feet. Let's do it. All right, check it out. I'm gonna show you guys the loop knot one more time. All right, got your excess. You just make a loop right there. Make a loop. Put your finger in there, turn it twice, okay? Now you're gonna, not the tag end, but the running end of the line. Pull that through, and then you have a loop over that loop. And just pull down. See, and it makes a knot. See how it just sinks down, made a knot? And then you just make it a little tighter. And you just have a knot there. It's just an adjustable loop. See? Just a nice adjustable loop. So this is what we're going to slip over the end of our Lillian. Again. So let's do that. Put that bad boy over there. See? You just put it over there. And then you pull the running end, not the tag end, but you pull the running end tight. And it'll just cinch itself down. And then you cut some of that tag. And this is what you're left with. And as a fish pulls this running end more, it'll just tighten up, like I said. And then this little guy, that could just back it back out. And this knot will come undone when you want it to, very easy. But if you don't want it to, trust me, it won't. It's a very good knot. All right, so then again, put the cap back on. And let's get our 6 feet. All right, we got our 6 feet right here. You see it all coiled up, but I'll straighten that out nice and good. It's under the cap, so this will just straighten out. You just run it through your hand and see it'll straighten out. It'll get those coils out nice and easy. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna attach a cider. I like to attach a cider to this. So we're gonna attach a nice good cider to this. I'm using some bicolor tippet. See, it's yellow and pink. It's a bicolor tippet. And all we're gonna do is a double uni knot. Okay? No, we'll do a triple uni knot. So you take these together. Let's see, I'll show you. Take your bicolor and take your leader. Get about 4 inches over each other, and then you're gonna make a loop with both of them. Make an overhand loop like that. Okay? Now you're gonna take these two and run it through 2 to 3 times. 2 minimum. I like to do 3. 2 works just as fine, promise. You ran that through, it's gonna look like that. Now give it a good licking, or wet it of some sort. Dip it in water, you don't gotta lick it, but just make sure it's wet so that way the friction doesn't burn the line and cause you to have a little weak spot. And you just pull that bad boy. And there you go. You can come through, get these tag ends off. And these you can just clip right down. You don't need no extra. And that is what we're left with. It is just a knot stacked on top of each other. Let me show you. They're just stacked on top of each other. Very strong knot. All right, now what we're gonna do, gonna add a tippet ring. Tippet ring makes, it's just a little tiny ring. It makes swapping between your line very easy when you wanna add your leader. Or if you break off, most of the time you're gonna just break off at the tippet ring, and you just gotta add more tippet, add a new fly, and keep going. Versus having to build a whole new leader or add a new leader and all that. So, see, I got my little tippet ring, tiny little ring. We're just gonna tie that on with a 5-turn clinch knot. To do a clinch knot, plenty of videos on it, but I'll show you. Just gonna make a little loop, okay? Pinch that loop, and then wrap around your main line with this tag 5 times. 5 to 6 times. All right, then it should look like that. Then you're gonna take this tag in and put it through that loop that you pinched off, and hold the tag in with your fingers. Now you're gonna give that a good wetting, good licking. And you gotta pull it down to cinch it down. Cinch it down nice and tight. And this little ring's hard to get nice and tight. So what I like to do is get like a little pick or something. And I like to use that to cinch it down. And this will really make it straighten on there nice and good. See, it gets on there nice and tight, it stacks up nicely. Then again, you just come and clip off that excess. Boom, got that excess tipped off, cut off. All right, now we just need to add tippet and a fly. You could add anywhere from I'd say 2 feet minimum. Add at least 2 feet to this tippet ring, and then like depending on the water depth, you could add more. So it could be 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, but start off with at least 2 feet. So got ourselves a good 8-foot leader. Okay, let's show you. We got a tippet ring. We got 2 feet of tippet bicolor. It's the cider bicolor. We got 6 feet of our leader. It's this Amnesia. We had to switch from the Camellia to the Amnesia, remember? So we got this 20-pound Amnesia, 6 feet of this, 2 feet of that, and then our tippet ring. All right. Now I'll show you how easy it is to put this away. So you just wrap, you got your line all in there. Take this and wrap it around. Boom. if you're worried about that little excess tag, what I do is I get this hook and loop that sticks to itself, and I just cut little strips of it. This one might be the shorter one. Let's get this long one over here. Get this hook and loop in there, and this will make it stick way better. So that way everything's nice and tight. You got no line flapping everywhere. Just like that. See? Now the line's not flapping anywhere. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some grip to this bad boy. So let's do that. I'm gonna use this one right here. Just the grip tape that I like to add to everything. That's what I'm gonna do. You guys know how I am. I like to customize my things. Just a quick thing, if you guys do decide to put grip tape on yours, this is the bottom end cap. This unscrews and the sections will come out reverse. And you only need to do that if you have an issue, if they're getting stuck or something. Other than that, leave that cap on. This is the cap where it comes out, where you would extend it, and that's where you'd get to business. All right, guys, here she is. Got the grip tape added on it. Got the line keeper on it. Got the leader we just built on it. Got the little Velcro, just helps keep everything in check. And you got the rod cap. This is important. Don't lose this. Very important. All right. So there she is, guys. Super simple to build. Like I said, I'm gonna have the Amazon link for all these, for everything I used down below. All right. Give you guys a quick brief look at another thing that I put together. This is my Tenkara chest pack that I put together. It's a fly fishing lanyard that I built, and I'm probably gonna do a whole separate video on a walkthrough on this, but I'll just give you guys a quick look. Boom. Just a quick little look at my lanyard, my little fishing lanyard for Tenkara. That's for the haters. It's for all you haters right there. All right. But to see that, you guys gotta stay tuned for another video. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this bad boy out and take it fishing. All right. I haven't added tippet and a fly to it yet because I want to do that on the water. I want to extend this and add fly and a tippet and show you guys how I do that on the water. So you guys stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next slide.